Happy Thanksgiving to me. I didn't even know it was Thanksgiving because I don't have a living family that loves me anymore. I'm really glad to know so they can go snore. And then it was the most malignant of the three narcissists, no name, that contacted me via Facebook. And then she absolutely went to condemn me. And I had given her only a bunch of gifts to tell her about the gift I bought for her upcoming wedding and that I want her to wear. And I didn't say I want you to wear it. She doesn't have to wear it at all. And it's something to put in her. It's not a tampon. She's now of that age where she might not be bleeding that way. But she likes to make others bleed. So she did not succeed. And I said, you're not the same girl that Mom raised. You now have issues. I seldom say that to anyone, but I will not take it on. Not when I've been 2.5 days without the sun, and now it's a foggy, dreary, overcast day, physically, or seemingly. Photographically, because I looked out the door, had to go down a long hallway to look out the door to see if there was light in the sky. And then I decided to have breakfast now that it's around 8:30 a.m. and I've been up since 11 p.m. intermittent fasting. I love you, Kaylin. And I sent my son something about narcissists as well. I pray that he takes action because my son has been hoodwinked and he's been led astray by groupings of females that took over where the abuser, deadbeat, left off, and where the two gay male husbandry, when he was 8, what they did, and the horrors they made him watch and forced upon him to degrade him, to demean him, to get him to submit and subjugate. It's the same thing that these stupid girls that have been raised by poor parents, at least one of them, one bad dad, or whatever, can do a lot of damage. And you can undo it. I saw my uncle be thrown under the bus that term by his wife, no name. Of course, she's still alive, and she killed him off. Her children all took over, and she estranged them successfully from him, disengaged any kind of love, because she has no love of her own. I won't get into the sordid details of her childhood and how I know this. I wasn't there in her childhood. I put together a lot of pieces, a lot of family stories, a lot of dynamics, a lot of dysfunction. What else is new in the cyclical, hierarchical, patriarchal abnormality of life? So this is what counts right here. This is heirloom tomatoes. And again, my matching coral ring. I was on Etsy earlier. You'll find out. And you know what that is? Rosemary. Love you, rosemary. You're so healthy for us to eat. Zucchini, because I didn't know where my little grinder thing is, spiruli thing, and I don't want to take out the other spiruli thing because it's such a mess to clean it up. And it takes up a lot of cupboard space in my tiny office. And then Carrot said I didn't give the dogs that I'm actually going to eat a bunch of chopped up onions, and inside this medley of magic is incredible green onion soup. Anything you can imagine, green and red. I wonder if there's any beets left. I'm going to put some shaved beets. It'll look prettier then. But I wasn't really doing this for you or anyone. I'm doing it for me. I actually took these beautiful lilies that remind me of my son, and I took them out of water just so they'd be easier to film. You don't mind, do you, Kaylin? That's right, King Kaylin. I love you. And then pricey garlic. Give gratitude. Always give. So, yeah, there's a lot of narcissism going around. You can have your excuses for your abuses. You're the ones that are tormenting others because you're the most tormented of all. It doesn't matter what you say to a narc, psychopath, sociopath, same thing. They will twist it and turn it into something very sick because they're toxic. Absolutely anything. Because they're looking for a fight and they want you to react. They never know how to respond kindly. Even if they do, it's just to get something. When a person that is normally a bitch, or a male that is a bitch, and they are kind for a minute or an hour, beware, they're up to something. Don't stay around to find out. So this is my Thanksgiving thank you to me. I am so very grateful. And I am happy to love myself. That's Kaylin, and that's me. Yeah. And I did some things for myself that are of great benefit to myself and others. And then I realized, oh, it's Thanksgiving. I'm alone again. What else is new? I actually prefer my own company because it's similar to the super conscious dogs I raise and to the super natural, extremely conscious boy that I raised as well. And he's 28, and may he get out of the grave that he's letting others dig for themselves. So, isn't this pretty? Yeah, you can figure out what's on here. I'm not going to tell you. I just ran out of a few things, so there's less. And the beets are going to go on top of here, and I also eat a lot of Manitoba hemp hearts. I ran out of those. So, why do people say ran out? They've been vanquished. They were eaten. They weren't discarded. Well, in a way, they were. Digestive system. So I just wanted to share that, and then soon you'll see me wearing different jewels. Yes, because I need to reward myself. Look at that from the leashes stains on my hands. So love yourself, especially if no one else is. Those that were once alive before they were literally killed off. Yep, they were killed off by venom. They love me. There's a higher energy, and most people have made it hell for themselves, and they will take you down to hell if you allow. Keep rising. Ascension. Happiest, healing, holy, helpful, horrendously happening Thanksgiving here in Canada, and I send that elsewhere and over the plains and the rivers and the mountains. And here in Canada, BC I am, there are 3 giant oceans. That's not even half of the oceans on this planet. So may you have a sea of simply sublime, scintillatingly sensational servitude to your highest self. Bless you. Keep rocking, because I am, no matter what or who.